Yo, what's up, guys? So today in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to stop being a people pleaser, right? Now, being a people pleaser is honestly one of the worst. I'm a little tired. It's nighttime, right? I know I record these videos at night, 12 a.m. in the morning, but yeah, being a people pleaser is honestly one of the worst situations you want to be in, or the worst type of person you want to be, because approvals kills leadership. Right now, what do I mean by that? Now, everyone or every man specifically is supposed to be a leader, whether you like it or not. Subconsciously, as a man, you are a leader, right? And now I'm gonna explain why being a people pleaser is the worst situation to be in as a man or a woman. Why should you want to please any man? Right? Honestly, as a woman's nature, you shouldn't be a people's pleaser. You should be pleasing to only one person, which is your husband or whoever you're with in a relationship with. But yeah, besides the point. Now, why is being a people pleaser bad? Because you fear rejection, right? That's the first thing. Your fear of rejection, right? That's majority one of the reasons why a lot of people become or go into the state of wanting to please other people. The fear of rejection, or either that or they fear conflict, right? Now, these two things cause you to lose respect for yourself, right? Being a people pleaser, you just lose respect for yourself because you're doing things for validation of others, right? And it causes you to just lose respect for yourself, and just lose yourself in general. Now, I'm gonna teach you how to create boundaries, how to set boundaries, ensuring that you stop being a people pleaser. If you find yourself in a situation where you are always trying to please people, right? Now, the first thing that you need to start practicing is being able to say no in situations that deep down inside you're not comfortable doing, but you want to do it just so you can maybe avoid conflict, or do it so that you should, to avoid rejection. Let's say you were trying to talk to a woman, or you're in a talking stage with a woman, or in a talking stage with someone that you're trying to take serious, and you have your boundaries set. You're afraid to say no, right? Because you're afraid of rejection. Because it only boils down to two reasons that people become a people pleaser. Either one being a fear of rejection, or fear of conflict, right? Making chaos, right? So you want to be able, you want to set your boundaries and be able to say no, right? And then, as well as have what you approve, like your morals, what you approve of yourself, as far as having your morals, right? Now, what do I mean by that? I'll give you an example. Let's say, for instance, I gave you guys an example already with the whole talking to somebody. You're talking to somebody and you guys are not really on the same page, but you kind of let certain things slide. You kind of bend your boundaries a little bit just to make things work. That's being a people pleaser, right? You're fearing rejection. Or let's say, for instance, you're playing basketball at the gym, and you brought your own basketball to the gym, and at the end of the day, when you guys are all done playing basketball, there are a bunch of balls that look very similar to yours, right? And now everybody's leaving and taking their ball, and you're taking your ball, or someone is trying to walk out of the gym with your ball. You look around and you say you can't find your ball, and you see someone's walking out with a ball that looks very similar to yours, and you approach them like, "Hey, yo, that's my ball. Like, what are you doing?" And the person said, "It's not your ball." Like, "What do you mean it's your ball?" And you show them a mark on it, but like, "Yeah, that's my ball." and then they come up to you aggressively and say, yo, no, bro, and like, yo, that's my ball, and like they're being extremely aggressive towards you, right? And you just let it slide. Oh, okay, it's all good, because they claim they had a similar ball just like that. But you know deep down that the possibility of that ball being yours is 90%, but you just gonna, be like, all right, it's all cool, right? You're going to refuse. You're gonna obviously say no, right? Or you're going to let it slide because you're afraid of conflict, right? Now that's you pleasing him by letting him get away with something, and that causes you to lose respect for yourself, and it just causes you to lose yourself in general, right? So that's an example right there. So you want to set boundaries and stand by it, and set morals, right? And stand by it. And honestly, you should be the type of person that you're willing to die behind what you say you're gonna do, right? Or what you believe. That's how you keep that self-respect for yourself as a man, right? And that's just that's what I believe. And not everyone is gonna like you in a scenario of not everyone is gonna stand by what you think. Like, there's always that one guy that always kind of sort of seem arrogant. I'm not saying for you to be arrogant, but like a person who's not a people pleaser sometime could come off as arrogant, right, to an average person's eye, right? You need to realize that not everyone is gonna like you. Set your boundaries. Like, don't tolerate BS from people, right? And if someone tries to step past your boundaries, do not be afraid to look him in the eye, look him in the eye, tell him no, stop him, right? Let him know you don't stand by it, and be willing to do anything to protect what you don't stand by, right? Or like protect your boundaries, right? Now, do not be afraid of the conflict that comes with it, because in life, that's just part of life. As long as you don't escalate, right? As long as you know how to diffuse, as long as you know how to respond and not react and not let things slide, you should be good, right? And that's obviously sense of leadership. You're approaching the situation as a leader, right? And obviously you want to respect yourself in every situation, because you respecting yourself is going to help you stand behind the boundaries that you've set for yourself and for others, right? And that's exactly how to stop being a people pleaser and become a leader, right? You have to first start by respecting yourself, right? Respecting your boundaries. Don't be afraid of rejection, and don't be afraid of conflict. Don't be afraid to say no, right? And don't be afraid to remind people of what boundaries you have set. And don't be afraid for people walking out of your life because, they don't respect your boundaries. You should be honestly be in a headspace where you're not afraid to lose anybody walking out of your life because they don't respect your boundaries. So I'm a little tired making this video today. Got 2 more to go. With that being said, that's it about this video. If you watched it all the way to this point, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to help the algorithm. And remember, see you guys at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.